Alright, well, for lunch, I decide I'm going to make some top ramen with some pork in the form of ham and add some egg to it. And here's my couple sugar or my salt packets for boiling my hard boiled eggs. I'm going to try the microwave. This is the first time attempting this part for a hard boiled egg, so I don't know how this is going to turn out, so let's go ahead and find out. First of all, let's take my water here. I'm going to do the eggs first and then let those cool off as I cook the ham, otherwise my pork for this. So let me go ahead and pause this and tear open the salt packets and add it. Luckily for this one, I don't need to crack the eggs, but one did kind of crack on me, so I don't have to worry about this spilling over the table again. We'll have to clean it up. I would use my knife for this, but this is only need to be kind of salt water. Alright, so let's take my eggs. There is a crack in these, so these should be a lot easier to hard boil, or at least get something close. Don't mind the commentary, I'm doing this at work. Alright, they said to poke a hole or something to kind of make this easier. Well, both eggs kind of cracked, so this is perfect. Alright, unfortunately this microwave is going out a little bit, so no time or anything. I made a video earlier making some sausage and eggs from scratch using a microwave, but that video got ruined somehow, so I'll do that again later with an actual timer for a countdown. So they said to do this for 3 to 5 minutes in the microwave, so I'm going to start with 2 minutes at a time just to make sure these things don't explode on me or boil over too much, I guess. So alright, let's do. As you can see, the timer doesn't work, but it's okay. I'll pause it and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and check on them. In 2 minutes they became really soft, fluffy ones, so that was normally. As you can see, it's kind of like that, so it's not quite done yet. So it's kind of close, so let's go for another 2 minutes. I'm documenting this too to see how long it takes, so because my microwave is more powerful. So I'll know exactly how much time I need to do for mine. Let me show you the rest of the ingredients for this one real quick. Well, as you can see, it's not exactly the fatty pork you normally use. This is just standard pork slices that you would like put in an oven or something. But if I boil it, it might have the rubber texture or whatever that the actual pork should have, rather than me frying it up and making it more stiff. So once those eggs are done, I'll do the same process of boiling this stuff. It shouldn't take more than 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll move on to the actual top ramen here. As for the ramen I'm using, I am using Ramen Express. My other pack is something called Chef something. This one is a vegetarian version, I guess, so it's okay. I really don't care about noodles. So as soon as that gets done, I'll pause it. I'll take it out as soon as it's ready, instead of keep showing you every single time. I'll show you when it is ready, and we'll move on to the pork here. I'll use the same water for the pork, and I'll use the same water for the ramen here, just for the extra salt flavor and water conservation, because I really don't want to go back to the water water machine and fill it back up. Alright, I'll be back, check on this, and when I do, I'll show you the results of the hard-boiled eggs. As you can see, I may have cracked the shells a little too much. Some of them are poached, and some have me some like nice hard-boiled egg stuff here. I'm gonna use it regardless, so let's go ahead and move on to this. I'll take this stuff out. I'll just put it on my lid. That was my breakfast earlier that got ruined, but as you can see, there was some eggs and stuff in there. So I'll place it on top of this and get going with the ham. Give me a moment. This is going to be kind of hot, and I'll be right back with you. Also, to kind of show off my actual capability using chopsticks, I guess I'll go ahead and use this because it keeps my fingers out of this really hot water. Come on. I know it's round. I can get it. There we go. Well, as you can see, there we go. Yep, this thing is hard boiled. Can I get the other way? Yep, there we go. Let's try that same technique again. Oof, yeah, this is ready to go. Okay, cool. All right. Now look at that. It's pretty nice, right? I'll try to get as much out as possible. All the rest is just gonna have to be boiled in the water with my meat. I guess I'll have to be enough. That stuff's foam. Here we go. Drop it in. Have the saltwater brine in there. Ouch. It is hot. That's to be expected. I've been boiling this for 4 minutes of water with salt. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that. It should soften it up a little bit so it's not as firm for as regular ham is. I'm thinking 2 minutes for this as well, or 2.5. This is a pretty powerful microwave. Let's go with 2 minutes at most. It is going out. As you can see, there's no light, but it's fully functional for other means. Okay, cooking time. There we go, 2 minutes. Sometimes when you hit the cooking time, it actually makes a beep. Sometimes it doesn't. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Look at this. That is from putting it in water and boiling it in the microwave. That looks pretty delicious if you ask me. And while we're doing this, I'm going to go ahead and peel these while it's still super hot. I was going to boil them and cut them in half, but it didn't come to that because I'm here too. Alright, let's clear up the water in this a little bit. I'm going to put these on the napkin here and go ahead and start peeling these. I'm going to go ahead and time lapse this also for the time my meat's done, and I'll be right back with you. I still have time in phone battery power, so you know what? I'm going to kind of show you how I'm peeling this thing. Pretty sure we all know how an egg looks like when you peel it, but this inside looks really funky. I gotta be super careful. This thing is, yep, see, super hot, especially with all the water still in here. Oof. If you have noticed, none of the egg is stuck in the membrane of these shells. So that's kind of cool. Maybe it accelerated the process so much it didn't stick. Who's to say? If anyone knows, tell me in the comment. Otherwise, let's just keep going with this. Alright. Well, there's the first one. Look how this turned out. It did half itself. That's kind of cool. Look at that.
Yeah, he wants me.
There we go. That was the whites. Oof, wind's picking up too. Look at this. Crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and peel this one. Oof, yeah. We're definitely getting a thunderstorm, and it's going to be some pretty powerful winds. Alright. I still have battery power in life, so I'll go ahead and show this. I was going to skip this, but I might as well show it to you. And I haven't got any indication that my battery's running low on memory. So, let's take advantage of it. Yes, I'm going to be eating with chopsticks. It's like one of the only real way to eat top ramen for me, unless I'm at home and I make 2 of these things. It's a lot easier with a fork. But for a single serving, it grabs everything. And this isn't going to be crushed, so chopsticks work perfectly.
Super.
Alright, well, let's take a look. Here's the one that wasn't fully cracked, and this looks pretty good for being a hard-boiled egg. As you can see, ouch. Look at that. That looks identical to